And me, man, we live train. We live, baby.
We're about to be. Does
Oh,
it say it on there yet?
it
Yeah.
said it live a second ago. Yeah.
I never know when it actually starts on the
Well,
YouTube one.
apparently it started like 20 seconds ago. All right. Well,
Now we are officially
yeah. Now it
live
says it.
and recording.
Yeah.
Sunday night, August 24th, 6 days away from kickoff. I am fucking jacked. And if I had to pick right now
Hmm.
who I thought is going to win the game on Saturday, I would pick LSU.
I'd pick LSU too.
Yeah. There's no chance on whenever we. I'm sure Thursday we're gonna make predictions. There's no chance I don't pick LSU.
Even though
I
all
mean,
three of us have us losing the
Yeah.
there's
game as
no
of last.
chance, baby. I got too much Tiger in me, baby. Too
Dude,
much
it's
Tiger.
I even said I'm not gonna do it this year. Now I'm like, well, we're probably gonna win. We can win by 20.
The difference is this year, and shout out to Gabe because Gabe said this. The difference is this year, everybody is picking us to fucking lose. There
That
is
is
not a single person picking us to win this football game.
yeah, there's no USC scared to play us.
No,
Dude, that was the
it's
worst.
literally
I
everything's like,
knew
yeah, I
that was
mean,
a
it's
kiss
LSU,
of
they're
death
going to
a
lose.
few years ago. I knew that was a kiss of death a summer ago.
It is literally like Clemson is the best team in college football, and LSU is really good, but they'll play good, they'll play well, but they're not going to beat Clemson at Clemson. They're just not going to do it.
I saw something about how like people are predicting like Clemson to struggle against North Carolina. Because when
Yeah,
do they play North Carolina? Like week
bro.
2 or 3
I
or
just
something?
looked at their fucking schedule.
It's a
I think. Listen, you boys that are in Louisiana and can legally gamble because I don't want to get into the bookie because I don't want to get in that wormhole. You should hammer Clemson's over under wins. Their over under is 9.5. Like, if they beat us, I
done.
have no idea how they're gonna. So they play at Georgia Tech week 3, Syracuse week 4, at North Carolina week 5, at Boston College, home against SMU, Duke, Florida State, at Louisville, Furman, at South Carolina. Like, please, God, give me that schedule. Please, the Lord above us. Can we switch places with them? Please.
No, because we have Verge Osbury in charge. So it ain't happening.
I'm just getting blown up by this fucking chick. I can't. I can't. You can't.
First world problems for Nate over there.
Bro, I can't. I can't even. It's just popping on my computer. I'm trying to look at schedule, and I'm like, go over there.
All right, so I do want to talk about something important first, which is the very cool development yesterday. Garrett Nussmeyer wearing number 18. You know, I went into yesterday with the expectations that I was going to be pissed off that we were going to have two number 18s and two number 7s, and we were going to give a 7 on offense to the likes of Chris Hilton, and I was going to be pissed. And then I was prepared that Jordan Gilbert was going to be number 18 on defense. I was
No.
mentally
Mm-hmm.
I was mentally prepared. I was mentally prepared for an Armageddon. And
Yeah, you
then
were.
when the graphic happened this morning and there was no additional number 7, just Harold Perkins, and then Garrett Nussmeyer is number 18, I was jacked up. And that's what makes me think we might be winning this game, boys. We might be winning
Something's
this game.
brewing.
Usually 18 is a 4-year guy though. It's not or it's usually a guy who's come to LSU. I can't think of a time where it's been a guy who's and I could be wrong, where it's a guy who just came here for a year and got it. Like Jordan Gilbert's only been here, what, 2 years? This will
This
be
is
True.
his second year.
True.
yeah. I didn't think I
It
thought
was
it
never going to be Jordan Gilbert.
yeah, yeah.
Come on, Daniel.
Yeah, that was
Well, I
just
mean, we gave 7, and I know that was a different coaching staff, but we gave 7 to a guy who never fucking played a down for us yet.
Yeah, but that's also going back to the fact that that coach was a fucking idiot and didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Hey, you know, I really think we should replace Brian Kelly with Ed Orgeron.
Shut up. I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
and
No,
Nathan was they definitely have people saying that.
I still haven't heard anybody say that.
Dude, I have.
there's a lot of them out there. Uh, here's the thing, and this is why I'm going to go back, and I'll say it. I don't give a shit. I've said this, and I stand on this ground, and I think I said this last year. I said this 2 years ago. I think I said this 3 years ago. I think one of your biggest problems last year was Greg Penn. Greg Penn was worthless as fuck. He was a terrible player. He didn't even – fun fact, for those who looked it up like Camp and I did yesterday, how bad do you have to be a 3-year SEC linebacker starter, and you don't even make a fucking practice team in the NFL? Greg Penn is already.
He didn't even make a rookie camp. Not even a rookie camp.
I didn't mean practice. I meant like he's not even Major Burns is out there playing for the Bears. Greg Penn was so bad, and I've said this. I've been screaming this, and no one would listen to me. I'm like, this guy is the worst linebacker we have ever had. You're like DJ Welter, and you know how much I hated DJ Welter. I would take DJ Welter every day over. I think Greg Penn is the worst linebacker we had in our lifetime. Thomas Dunson and him. That's what I think it is. I think he was so beyond bad, and that is the person you gave 18 to. So how the fuck can you have a leader on your team be probably the worst starter on your defense? How do you lead when no one's going to follow? No one's going to follow that guy. Yeah, maybe, he doesn't miss a class and he's been here for 5 years and, like, he knows all the calls. Ain't nobody following that dude. You can't be a leader with no followers. And that's what we've had. Josh Williams, same thing. Josh Williams sucks at football. He's not good. Great guy. Was here for 25 years. Nice guy. I'm sure if I saw him in the street, I'd be like, hey, man, sorry I said you suck on a podcast. But guess what? You're not very good. We are better because Josh Williams is not on this team. And those were your two leaders last year. Josh Williams, who literally could only close his eyes and get 3 yards, and Greg Penn, who couldn't even make a fucking rookie camp. Those were your leaders. And that's why we're going to be better. Sorry, this has been I've been holding that in for way too long.
History. Go ahead.
I'm going to go. He's 100% right. So if you think so, the reason why the defense has been bad because at the point of attack where Greg Penn was, it's been just fucking killing us. Just out of play, getting overrunning the play. That's the reason why we were good in 2022 because Baskerville. Baskerville's the most underrated player we've ever had. Nobody talks about Baskerville. That was the reason why our defense was so good. That motherfucker was all over the field all the fucking time.
Like Baskerville. Big Baskerville guy. Yeah, and then like
still
Greg
league,
Penn,
by the way. Still the league.
Greg Penn couldn't, and then he had such bad safeties behind him. Like, God, we didn't have anybody. Like that middle of the field, if it wasn't Weeks making a tackle, like Greg Penn was wearing a fucking rib cage or rib protector, looking like he measured like 6'1", 225, but he ran a 4'8" and was wearing a freaking rib protector out there, and he's not taking on blocks. He's like backing away. Jordan Gilbert's nowhere to be found. Sage Ryan's not even running up to plays. Major Burns is just running to the fucking stands trying to hype up the crowd like Jai Eugene. I mean, you talk about some bad fucking players on that team last year. I mean, God, I just want to see us play because I just know outside of Jordan Gilbert, when Jordan Gilbert's on the field, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. But otherwise, I'm like, everybody on that field, I don't hate. There's nobody I hate. I hate Jordan Gilbert. But last year, I hated 5 dudes at a time. I'm like, these guys suck. But hopefully we're done with that crap.
I was one of the guys defending Greg Penn.
You did. All the time. You're like, man.
With that said, we had injuries at linebacker last year with Harold Perkins and Wes Weeks. There was not a lot of options at linebacker last year.
And that's what I'll say about Penn is that, like, Penn, we didn't have any other options. Like, we should have just played Spears all year over, like, Sage Ryan because it would have been the same result or a little bit better, and at least he would have gotten experience. With Penn, we literally didn't have anybody else. I will say that.
Yes, but history did prove.
Don't keep talking. I'm listening. I just got to get something to drink.
History did prove Nathan correct because Greg Penn didn't sniff an NFL roster.
How is that?
And also, you can't be a 3-year starter here.
Kudos to Josh Williams being gone. I'm so glad that's over with. Love him to death.
He's on an NFL roster. Did he make the team?
No, he's seventh on the depth chart. He's about to get cut. He did He did have a couple of preseason runs though.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
dude, like I'm
At least
glad
he made a
that's
roster from a walk-on to making an NFL roster.
Yeah,
That's a good story.
Rookie
yeah.
minicamp. He didn't make a roster. Rookie minicamp.
No, he's still on the roster, isn't he?
They haven't made cuts yet.
Well, he made it through camp.
They do it different now. They only play 3 preseason games. Everybody stays until the end of camp, and they cut.
Well, no,
everybody.
but he at least made it through preseason. He made $50,000. Kudos to him. He was a walk-on. That's a good story.
And I'm glad. Cool. I never wanted him to get carries at LSU. Now, did he rip through a tackle against Alabama? Yes, but do I think
big one?
I think anybody. Yeah, it was a huge play. But I also think other running backs could have did that.
Yes.
Anyway, next.
Yeah, good 18. We didn't really talk about that.
Great 18. It was always written that it was 18. It was whether it was going to be multiple 18s, but it couldn't have worked out better.
And I think
2 guys who got it. It's perfect.
I think you need to stick to one number each.
You have to. God, yes.
Quit being the team that gives out participation trophies and giving 2 to both sides of the ball.
Stop playing walk-ons at running back. Stop fucking playing slow-ass northeastern middle linebacker.
I'm worried about our walk-on situation. Hopefully we have a walk-on this year because we've only got 3 fucking running backs.
No, we have 4. We have 4.
I still am glad Josh Williams is gone.
With 4?
Yeah, because Juwan Johnson's a running back.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting about Juwan. Okay, yeah. And I mean, they'll play Xavier on there some too if they have to. So
yeah, you got.
I keep forgetting about Juwan. I was thinking about Juwan last night. I was like, man, Juwan Johnson. I'm kind of getting jacked about Juwan Johnson. Kind of love.
I love Juwan Johnson. I've always Daniel was pissed that he got away when he did. Because you remember he originally committed to Deion.
He did. That boy never. So Jamar Chase also committed to Kansas. They were never going. They were never going anywhere.
It was like 4
once we
guys
come calling
to Kansas. It was like 4.
Yeah, there was because of your boy, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yes, Tony Hall.
There it is.
Coach Hall.
Yeah, and he kept to one of them though, Puka Williams.
Puka was solid player.
Puka was like the best player in Kansas history at the time.
Yeah, man, I was like, that's the name. I want to look up.
Man. Got in trouble.
That is what happened with him, right?
Yeah, I mean, I live in
Puka Williams.
They love Puka Williams down here.
Puka was electric. He would have. I'm not saying he would have been an every down back at LSU, but he would have played here.
Yes, absolutely.
Yo, he plays for the Massachusetts Pirates.
And what league is that?
Couldn't really tell you that.
AFL 2?
American Professional Football.
Is that where Jared Lorenzen started?
Rest in peace.
Hey, that's actually not bad. The IFL, the Indoor Football League.
Wow. Yeah, wasn't Jared Lorenzen in the indoor?
Dude, they've changed the Arena League's name so many times because this is the 17th season of it. So it's not the AFL. It's not the Arena Football League. But I don't even know if they have the Arena Football League anymore. You
remember when it was kind of it was big after Warner.
Dude, you know what's crazy is New Orleans was a hotbed for it.
Hell yeah, they have a 19-week season.
Well, the Voodoo.
And then New Orleans hosted the Arena Bowl for like 3 years in a row.
This is on the Wikipedia for IFL.
I used to watch those games on what were they? Dude, April?
When I lived in Philly, John Bon Jovi owned the Philadelphia Soul. It was a hot thing. Dude, so here, the IFL players earn between $250 to $500 before taxes per game. And then they get a $25 bonus for each win they get.
Hey, man, you got to be hungry. You got to be hungry in that league.
They have a personnel partnership with the UFL. They're their de facto minor league. So that's not bad. So a lot of those dudes play both.
There you go.
So Puka probably hadn't played in years. He probably just went over there and was like, "Yeah, I'll play."
Yeah, let me see.
Speaking of former LSU running backs, this one's really a shout out for Chip. Chip, part of you got to be proud last night about Trey Holly.
Yeah, I think hopefully trade him for Lindsey.
Chip has stood by Trey Holly the entire time.
Yeah,
I mean, I just thought I think he would have been a great back to have this year. But I mean,
It'd have been great to have last
I'll
year
take
too.
it.
Oh,
I'll take him.
Yeah, he get carries this year. And he looks like he's lost weight since a month ago when he left the team.
Yeah, I think he's lost weight, and I think he needs to lose more weight. But yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why he's there. That's why he's there.
Yeah,
That's why he's
That's
there.
why
We
he's
gotta-
there.
Yeah, and I
And
mean,
get him
listen,
back.
yeah, he just had a pretty. I mean, he broke a little tackle, and then he's probably running a 4 or 5.5, and no one caught up with him. So I'm like, yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
fine.
burned those guys, man. That is the
Yeah.
difference between an SEC player and a
Yeah,
SWAC
let's see, like,
player.
I think
Also, I've got a little bit of so apparently the girl that said he shot at her has had
Crackhead.
like yeah, she's had like 6 felony charges since then.
Yeah, she
So
a
like
crackhead.
supposedly, like she's not even. I mean, obviously, I forgot where I heard that from. It was someone that was reasonable, and
I said it.
Well, I didn't know that. It's like she's got like 2 felonies since then.
She's
like-
currently in jail.
Yeah,
she's in jail at the
she's not
moment.
even gonna. They're not even gonna like take her
Yeah.
account into. Yeah, it sucks.
But that's what makes it so stupid is that like
now
he
it's
can't
real
even,
fishy.
he can't
it's
even
got
get a
real
fucking trial yet, and like the one witness is not even like a reliable witness. So
Yeah,
like let's just
get his ass. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's
let's
fucked
just
up.
drop the
And
case.
I didn't always think so, but whoever said a bunch of bullshit that he was guilty is obviously a fucking hack.
yeah, fuck them.
Whoever. No, I heard a lot of people say shit like he's dead. Like it's 100% like complete.
Well, I think it's his brother that killed the guy, right?
Well, no one.
Yeah, I
kills
mean
anyone.
he didn't. Yeah, I don't think he did.
Or attempted to kill a guy.
Yeah, it's like he's just an accessory
He was
to
there.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
Anyway,
like
yeah,
knew
no doubt
his brother. Yeah. I do think Trey Holly has a much better chance of suiting up again in an LSU uniform than JT Lindsey. I think JT Lindsey's fucked.
JT Lindsey's only suiting up in one fucking uniform, and that's Angola.
Yes. Because he fucking knew.
He
fucking
fucked up.
Yeah.
I gave him the first like 3 days. I was like, man, why y'all always gotta be doing this to my boys, man? Holding down my boys, and then it's like, oh shit, it wasn't just camp. Oh shit, they were staying with you for 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh
Wait, what?
shit.
They stay with him for 2 months?
I don't know if it was 2 weeks, right?
Whatever, dude. It was
Yeah,
a
it
long
wasn't
fucking
one night.
time.
Yeah.
They first were like, oh yeah, he was at camp and he was in like the hotel and he just let them stay there while he wasn't there. And they're like, no, he was like there with them for weeks. And I was like, oh shit.
And the
Never
guys have
mind.
been wanted since May.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Alexander, he definitely didn't know. Never
Yeah,
heard
'cause-
about that.
Yeah, because Nathan wasn't on that night when we talked about it. And, like everybody involved in that story went to high school and graduated together. And so imagine when you were 18, somebody you went to high school was murdered, and somebody else that you went to high school with was wanted for it. You fucking know. There's no
Especially like
ignorance.
when you're like the head honcho, you're like the big time guy. Like you know everything about everything. Like, and you're running in those circles, like unbelievable. He definitely knew everything.
So tonight, since it's game week,
hard.
we're going to talk about for the first time Clemson Tigers.
Let's fucking go, man. I'm about
Let-
ready to talk about some fucking bitch ass hoes.
So who wants to take quarterbacks, running backs? Who wants to lead us off?
I always let Chip lead it off.
I'll do quarterback real quick. Great quarterback.
Fuck that dude.
He can run.
He's
can
a top
throw.
2 quarterback in college
Yeah,
football.
he's fast. If he could play wide receiver, very athletic. Yeah, from Texas. I'd say top 3 quarterback. I like Nuss better, obviously, for obvious reasons. Who I also think is athletic and nobody gives him any credit for. But yeah, he's never been hit in the mouth, so like he's about to get hit. So I don't usually.
I'm
But
really
yeah, he's a
hopeful.
problem. He's a problem. So, but yeah,
I'm really
I don't-
hopeful we're going to be physical and hit him in the mouth. I am really hopeful. I might be too hopeful.
Well, I might hope we don't get ejected. Bernard Gooden's a wild card. I feel like he's a psychopath.
I feel like
Pyron's a
Jack.
psychopath.
I feel like
think
Pyburn's
Halsey's
just like
I think Halsey's probably. a
that's the
psycho.
other one too.
That's my.
Listen,
favorite.
this is what I'll
He's
say
ridiculous.
about this is what I'll say about K Klubnik. Okay. I think he's a good quarterback, but like these same people that are hyping him up hype Lenore Sellers up. They hype Drew Allar up. Is Drew Allar the second best? They have him going.
No.
Some people. But my point. So look at Klubnik's stats last year. He played 2 SEC teams. He went in the regular season. He threw for 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions against 2 SEC teams. Okay, and then he played Texas and like wasn't good, and they were getting their ass kicked. So he just threw nonstop. And I think they only had like 80. They only had like 7 rushing attempts on the whole night because Maffa got hurt, and so they threw the ball around. So he had 336 yards passing against Texas, 60% completion, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. But I mean,
and that interception was bad. It killed him.
And like, I watched Hester and Flynn kind of break him down. They said that like he's really bad at reading safeties, and like they were showing things that like last year he missed so many throws deep. Like he's an intermediate kind of guy. He's a one read slant, little out route or a little play action wheel route, and if he doesn't see it, he pulls it and he goes. So like his rush, he like you're totally right. He is athletic. He can run. I mean, he ran for like 400 something yards last year, and that's kind of going to be one of those things that. Is he going to develop that next? Because, I mean, you look at just his numbers. I mean, he only had, 6 interceptions, something like that, like 36
touchdowns. Yeah.
Looks great, but then you start, like, breaking it down. You're like, all right, dude, like, you threw for 5 touchdowns against App State. You went 24-26. Cool. Stanford lost to Hawaii last night. Like, Wake Forest, you threw for 3. The Bows, baby. The Citadel, you threw for 3. Like,
do you know that was the first time Hawaii beat an ACC team?
I mean, doesn't shock me. I mean,
but no, how bullshit is it that Stanford's an ACC team? That's why I said that.
Yeah, you have an ACC team playing in Hawaii. Like, think about how far away like Clemson is to like that side of the world.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. No, I think he's good. I still think that dude has stuff to prove. I mean, he took a step forward, but I don't think he's as good as people think he is. I think he forces balls. I think he misses throws. Obviously, it's another year. He's probably going to progress. He's probably going to be good. He's obviously their best player. I'm not like discounting him. I'm very worried about the receivers, but I would rather make them. I want to fucking pressure him. I don't know if we're going to get to this. I want to fucking pressure him and make him throw the fucking ball. I want him to be like, hey, I got to hit my hot route. I got man sore on this dude, and I've got to make a good throw. I don't want to let him sit back there and then like take off and run. That's what I'll say about him.
I think the most dangerous thing about him is the continuity because he returns 4 of his top 5 receivers.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, and so that's what makes him so dangerous. Yes, he put up gaudy numbers. If you're a good quarterback, you should put up gaudy numbers in the shitty ACC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I also think that the most dangerous thing for LSU about Klubnik is his legs. Yeah. Because obviously, until we stop a quarterback from running the ball, that's still a concern.
I will say though, I do think it's a little different. Last year, I feel like we were susceptible to the just straight quarterback like power and read option. I think this team is built way different, especially with our ends collapsing, being able to collapse the pocket and then force up front. Like I've only watched a little bit. I try to watch a little bit of film so I wasn't an idiot. But like he doesn't like scramble around and try to like throw the ball. He's not gonna if he breaks the pocket, he's gone. Like he's not gonna be like, oh, let me see what's downfield. And I just feel like we have such speed now, so much speed, that I hope that we can close the pocket. And if he does break contain, we'll see it. We'll see if that's like his next progression where he's looking downfield. Because I'd expect us to have some spies. I expect us to be blitzing off the edges and stuff. But I do agree with the biggest problem is the receivers. I think that's by far their strength of their team. Like not even fucking close is their receivers.
Yes. Yeah, I think like to caveat what Daniel said, you contain him and you got to wrap up and tackle him the first time and not miss him. You know what I'm saying? So like not let him get loose. Kind of like what we did against Johnny Manziel all the time. I'm not saying he's Johnny Manziel.
No,
But,
just hit the motherfucker. Hit him.
Yeah.
Make him your fucking bitch.
Don't just let him go. Hit the fuck out of him.
He's
We
been
need 6, we need 12.
I can't turn my fucking TV on without seeing that dude on another NIL commercial. He's on. I've never seen a dude on more NIL commercials than that dude.
I hate
he's doing
Arch Manning. Arch Manning.
I'm not over there. I don't see him. I don't see Arch that much.
Oh, because you're there, you see it more.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I don't know how many. I don't know how many damn car dealerships this guy could possibly be an NIL dude for, but it's all of them. I tell you that.
Does he do any NIL for mega churches?
Oh, actually, fun fact. Last night I was out with some of the boys, and my buddy, I guess I'll say his name. He won't ever see it. I told you about him, Kim Mulkey's nephew, Chandler. He caddied for Klubnik like 3 weeks ago, and he's like he was born in Tickfall, but he grew up in Oregon. Anyway, he was like
he's Italian. Oh, my Italian.
No. But he's like
That's
dude,
his Kim Mulkey impression.
He's like, well, I mean, he's like, yeah, it's like a second nephew or whatever. I don't know how all that shit works, but I mean, his last name's Mulkey, so he's someone related.
So he's original.
Yeah, but he was like, so they had a thing at the OC that was, they always rent it out every year. It's like they do it for like these big banks across the country, and it's like the CEOs of these banks. I mean, major banks. It's like 100 dudes who are all CEOs of the banks, and they all bring out people. And Klubnik came because he's an NIL dude with like one of these huge banks, and he apparently doesn't play any golf, no golf, like never played golf before, like had to use a rental set. And Chandler was like, dude, he's like, I was talking to him. He's like, really nice guy. He's like, good guy.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty good dude.
He goes, real big, quick Christian. Like, he's like, didn't curse like all around. He goes, he would have like drives that he would hit 275. You're like, dude, you don't play golf? He's like, no, I never swung a club. He goes, and then he would swing and miss 7 times. And he's like, he was just swinging like it was a baseball bat. He goes, and then he would randomly like, he's like, they were playing a scramble, and he would just randomly like they'd be off the side of the green. He would just chip one in from like, 50 feet. And I'm like, dude, you don't like play golf? I'm like, he's like, you have a really good natural chipping motion. And he's like, you can tell he's an athlete. I was like, damn it, Chandler, don't tell me.
Yeah, I don't like this story. I don't like this story.
It's just whatever. I'm not like gonna shit on him. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna shit on the guy, but like, he is a decent dude, so I'm not gonna like hate on him and like wish he was dead like most of their players. But
like their former quarterback the last time we played him.
You mean the transvestite?
He's a decent dude too.
Actually, he's my starting fantasy quarterback. So let's go, Trevor.
Big Trump guy. He's a big Trumper.
Trumpster. Anyway, that was my fun little thing about club. Which, by the way, shout out for this is completely random. Garrett Nussmeier posted on his Instagram like 50 minutes ago. There was like 4 dudes who got baptized tonight in the facility. Colin Hurley was one of them, and he showed Colin Hurley getting baptized. So maybe that'll spark something to Colin. Shout out.
So we're trying to counterbalance Dabo's.
God. Oh yeah, because then one of my best friends also caddied for Dabo like 6 months ago, and I already knew all the stories, but he was like last night telling me, he was like showing me all the videos. Dabo actually really terrible setup, very smooth swing. He plays a lot of golf, clearly.
Yeah, probably a good guy. Anyway,
Dabo's probably a good guy.
He's a good guy. I didn't want to say Sean was.
Yeah.
Sean goes.
Annoying as shit when he's against you, but I'll root for him after we play him.
My buddy Sean's a diehard Georgia fan. He goes, I hate Clemson. He goes, after that round, I was ready to run through a fucking wall for him.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to. Like, look at him. He's like a little slimy, like, bitch that you want to hate or like want to hit, but you don't get to where to be
you don't
there.
build Clemson to that.
Yeah, you don't get to where you are without being like have some fucking swag to you.
Yeah. His press comments are annoying. He's annoying when he.
Oh, I fucking hate him. But if I was a Clemson fan, I love him. Little old Clemson.
I know.
Little old Clemson,
good dude, and very likable.
Moving to the O-line, Chip. Question for you.
What are you talking about running back?
We could go running back last because this.
Okay, that's fine.
Because that's on offense. Let's go O-line first. I'll tell you what.
All right, that's fine.
Chip, Tristan Lee. Wasn't he committed to LSU? And why did he not come here?
Tristan Lee was not committed to LSU. We were the second. Well, we thought we were the second. I thought he was at Oklahoma for. It was either. It ended up being out of Oklahoma and Clemson.
We were close.
I thought he was committed, and then
he came with Nuss. I remember that recruiting trip, and like the first one in 2020, he came with Nuss.
Did we lose him because of the coaching change?
He looks exactly how I remember him looking.
He's the one who got in trouble for buying something for. That's what they got him with. He did some recruiting improprieties with him.
James Craig. That's right.
Yes.
That's why I remember this.
So on August 18th, 2020, he got a crystal ball to LSU. Then I don't know what happened. And then in October 29th, 2020, he got fonged and somebody else predicted him to Oklahoma.
That's right. I remember that. I remember it was at Oklahoma.
Then this doesn't make any sense because it says he signed his letter of intent December 18th, 2020. And then January 2nd, Shea Dixon predicted he was going to Oklahoma. And then Fong predicted on January 2nd he was going to Clemson.
So
he committed to Clemson on January 2nd. But anyway, fuck that guy. So
I think Dabo turned us in, by the way.
Oh yeah, I do remember there was like some stuff about Dabo turning us in.
There was something. That's why that name's so familiar.
Yeah,
not because he was committed.
He's the guy. He was the guy that we're talking about. Is he going to play? No one knows because Clemson doesn't do their job.
So Nathan, tell us what he was rated out of tackles.
5-star.
I think he was like 24th overall, or he's like 24th.
No, an actual performance.
PFF, yes. So last season in the ACC,
I'm listening. I'm getting something.
I just had it. Man, I just want to make sure. Also, Blake Miller is also overrated. Tristan Lee, but yeah. So, out of all the ACC tackles, how many teams are they in the ACC? 16, I believe.
Who knows anymore?
I think it's 16.
And
I'm sure they all. I'm sure they had.
Because SMU's in.
I know
there was 14 before.
I think it's big. I think Big Ten is the only one that's like crazy, like 18. And then we're 16, they're 16, and Big 12 is like 14. I think.
I don't know.
Regardless, but yeah, so he's 32nd in the PFF, which, I mean, 16 times 2, do the math. That's 32 tackles. So I mean, he's damn near the worst.
So there would be now after we've discovered what the connection here is to LSU, nothing would be better than to whip his fucking ass.
He looks like a little bitch too.
I'm not going to make a comment that I was thinking about making.
Ooh, I would have liked to have heard that.
We're live.
We live, baby.
Yeah. You never know what's that you can put out there in the atmosphere. We've had some people jump in and out. Gabe just commented little Clemson, but I don't see Gabe.
Yeah, you gotta say how the people around here say. They say Clemson.
Clemson.
Because it's spelled with a fucking P, you fucking weirdos.
The Clemson fans. But there would be nothing more poetic than whipping his fucking ass in this game with our plethora of defensive ends.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at these guys and you read this stuff, like, okay, they talk about Blake Miller. Like, Blake Miller was in PFF, and I know we don't go off. PFF to me is like whatever. We don't know everything. But you got one tackle who's 32nd ranked in the ACC. The ACC. The other tackle was ranked 10th in PFF. Like, that's not – neither one of those are, like, amazing. And then they lost one of their guards. And then their other center, he was literally, it says, and this is a Clemson website, by the way, his PFF grade was on the lower end of the spectrum for starting centers in the ACC, but it was his first year as an ACC starter, so expectations are he will improve. So you got 32nd ranked PFF, 10th ranked PFF. The center is one of the worst in the fucking ACC, and we're just like, yeah. And hey, left guard Harris Sewell, who was solid if unspectacular last season, seems penciled in at one of the other starting guards. And then, then we have Walker Parks at right guard, who's the elder statesman of the group, but struggled last year, posting a career low PFF grade. One of the worst guard PFFs in the ACC. So every single one of their linemen, even though they're coming back, kind of sucked last year.
Could that be because they couldn't run the ball last year?
But is that because they also suck? How was Will Campbell's PFF?
His was always high. We had the worst center in the SEC, and now he's not even. Well, he's barely on the 2 deep.
Yeah, he's only on 2 deep, but one spot.
Yeah, and they had 2 really good running backs last year. They're both in the pros, right? Maffa.
No, he was the only one. He was the only.
Yeah, they only had Maffa. I think Maffa got hurt. Yeah, he was good. I mean, he ran for over 1,000 yards. He had 1,100 yards. I mean, shit. They ran for 2,400 yards, way more than us.
Back. I guess that was 2 years ago.
No, they had no depth at running back last year. We can segue to running back right here. They had no depth at running back. He got hurt, so then they had to convert a wide receiver to running back, and then somebody else got hurt.
Yeah, their guy who was going to be the starter got hurt.
Yes, he's coming off of an ACL in the ACC championship game. That's what it was.
Haynes.
Yeah, the backup. So the first guy got hurt. The second guy got hurt in the ACC championship game, and then they had to convert a wide receiver, and that's who's starting at running back.
Yeah, Adam. He's a big motherfucker, dude. And so big. he had 4 rushes for 44 yards against Texas. He busted.
One of those was 1 yards?
41 yards. So he had 3 carries for 3 yards, and then he had 1 for 41. I mean,
so he's Thomas.
Thomas.
For LSU, I mean, he's a gadget guy.
I mean, he's 6'2", 230, though.
No, he's way bigger. Yeah, he's massive.
Yeah.
I don't know how he was a wide receiver at 6'2", 230.
I never thought that.
And he never he's been there for 3 years, and he's had but that just goes back to they don't have anybody at running back. Their running back sucks. And
the only other 2 guys are freshmen.
And listen, they've got a 5-star. They have a 5-star, but that's if we were saying, hey, Harlan Berry is going to run for we need Harlan Berry against Clemson. How would you feel about that?
I'd be nervous as shit. I'm not afraid to admit it.
Exactly. So they have a converted receiver who has 4 carries, and then Gideon Davidson who has 0. And they keep zooming in on it, all the fall pictures or the camp pictures. It's him zoomed in running this ball, and he's got this bicep that's this veins popping out. I'm like, damn, this is a big old motherfucker. The dude's listed at 5'11", 195. I'm like, this dude might not even be as big as Harlan Berry, but they're just zooming in on his bicep, and he has got this big old Guardian helmet.
It's state media over there, big time.
Yeah, and so they make it look like he's some massive dude. They're he's a freak of nature, and I'm like, okay, is he? This is a fucking SEC, bro. Go fuck yourself. You're in little Clemson. This is the SEC. So let's fucking go. So that's the thing. I mean, you gotta stop the run. We can't let these dudes run on us. You can't let Adam Randall, who I'm sure he's probably fast. He probably runs a upper 4.4, lower 4.5. He's a big old motherfucker.
Yeah.
But so it's gonna be hard to, bring him down once he gets going. But don't let him fucking get going. We got to close up holes. I'm sure if he breaks to the line of scrimmage and he's got a full head of steam, it's going to be hard to tackle him. But don't let that happen. Let's go. Come on, D-line.
Not compare a game from 2019 to this, but Texas also had issues at running back. They had a second-string quarterback as their starting running back.
Yeah.
I do remember that kind of.
I thought about that when I was reading up on their running back situation.
It's getting that feeling, but sorry, just getting that little I don't know.
I'm the guy believes that you got to stop the run first, and I think there is a easy path here to be able to stop the run. I think it is very plausible that LSU can stop the run. This isn't I
think your team is built to stop the run. Honestly, your team is built to do both. Your team is built to make people pass on 3rd and 6+ and then get after the quarterback. Except don't bring in fucking Jordan Gilbert. Leave him at home. Leave him off the bus. Don't let Jordan Gilbert ever come on the field. But regardless, yes, Jack Pyburn is not letting dudes get going. He is going to be the hammer to the nail.
He's ready. Did you hear his comments about his prior school?
Oh yeah,
He's got a jawline, dude.
well, you talking about the ones about how he's someone. Yeah, I sent it
He's
to
a
you.
superhero, dude.
Dude, he really
He's a
is. He don't give a fuck. He's like, I mean, he goes, I'm squatting damn near 600 pounds and I'm running a mile per hour faster than I did in my previous school. I was like, damn. I was like,
Yeah, and Florida.
He's got some
Florida
Neanderthal in
started
him,
all
man.
the shit, by the way. Like they're the one who started talking shit.
yeah, they're the ones that all
they're
they got all
they're the jilted lovers.
they got all pissed off. Like whenever he left, they were upset because they were like, he's like the leader of our team. And then all the fans came out and they're like, the dude couldn't even rush the passer. Like, we don't need him, blah, 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 blah. And so Jack Pyburn went and started just hanging out with the Weeks bros and just getting fucking Neanderthal.
And Bauer Sharp. And Bauer.
Bauer. Fuck Bauer. But
whoa,
I mean,
whoa.
I love
whoa.
Bauer, but
I like that guy.
We
Bauer,
love that guy.
Listen, guys, Bauer Sharp is going to be minuscule to us. I just think he is.
Bullshit.
We can agree to disagree.
No,
we can agree.
if you're going to run the ball,
agree to disagree.
Good tight ends.
Listen,
Trey Green's a hybrid. He's not a full tight end.
I'm not saying he's not going to play, but I still think if you want,
I will not tolerate the hate for Bauer Sharp.
I don't hate him. I like him. When I play NCAA football, Bauer Sharp is my leading receiver every single game.
He is
every game. But Trey Green is a player that is he is the biggest game-changing player we have on offense. I'll say it. I'll say it.
Future number 7.
Gannon, you're the one saying we don't have length. Like this dude, when we get in certain situations, he is literally uncoverable. As Xavier Thomas says, he's 6'7". He's 6'7". He's 6'7".
But what have I been saying about the offense is you got to be diverse in your personnel.
And so
using 2 tight ends
I'm not saying I'm not saying like last year we probably played 2 tight ends only inside the 5-yard line. I think Bauer Sharp's
the second one could never block.
I know. I think Bauer Sharp's going to play a lot. Like I'm not saying he's not going to see the field. I like him. Like I'm just saying
he's not going to have.
I think Trey Green is more important than Bauer Sharp.
We got a really good comment in the chat. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, "Ask Nathan to point on the doll where Jordan Gilbert touched him."
He touched me when he couldn't fucking tackle Jalen Milroe to save his fucking life. You go watch Jordan Gilbert's dumbass fucking highlights with his fucking thick ass hair. Tell him to fucking cut his goddamn hair, and maybe that'll help him tackle motherfucker.
And Gabe in the chat also says, just don't let Bauer Sharp throw the football, especially against Ole Miss.
Shout out to Sage Ryan.
You have a play like that, I'm all about it.
He was a former quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he.
Yeah.
I mean, he did get smoked on that play. I mean, like that was.
Yeah, there's like 3 people in his face.
That was such a bad call.
How much do you think they make fun of him for that?
I'm sure they did a lot. Oh well, I'm sure they're like, now Sage Ryan's not there. They're like, bro, do you know how much that dude sucks? Like, you're the only motherfucker he's ever gotten an interception off of, and he's like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, I'm sure they made fun of him big time.
He did. He ended up throwing it like behind himself, though. He was like getting like dragged down.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, that was a terrible call.
Such
a bad call.
I heard he was pretty much like he was tortured by the fans last year. The Oklahoma fans hated him apparently.
Oklahoma fans hate everybody. He was like their best player they had.
Yeah, they were just bitter.
And his defense too, Oklahoma had 5 receivers all get hurt and not play in the year.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Oh,
they had like 3 walk-ons. Yeah, they had like 3 walk-ons play, and it was like him. Like, okay, we're just gonna not let you do anything. Personally,
anything else we want to add about the Clemson wide receivers?
I mean, yeah, I'll talk about them for a minute. I mean,
we didn't really go in depth on them.
We can talk about them all. I mean,
what's number 12?
Well, it depends who you think their best one is. I mean,
their slot. They're little.
I mean, Antonio
one guy
Williams,
had 11 touchdowns.
Antonio Williams is their best one. 0. He's their little.
So there's Williams. There's a bunch of them, man. They're good. They're good.
Yeah, I mean, those dudes are problems. Like,
and Cole Turner is going to catch some balls.
I don't care. Cole, who?
I don't know what is up with you and Cole Turner. You gotta tell me.
I'm just getting y'all ready, man. When that dude catches it and it's like a first down for like on a 3rd and 13.
I will bet you. What's our other bet we
I'm
have
not
for
betting on
$5?
that. I'm not betting on another guy to have
Yeah,
success
Cole Turner.
against
I'm
us.
pretty sure Cole Turner hadn't had a touchdown in 2 years.
Cole Turner
I think
caught like
he-
12 balls for like 150 yards.
I don't remember the exact numbers, but
It's not much. I've looked at their receivers big time. He is by far their fourth guy. But they don't have a tight end. They don't have a tight end.
he's going to see the field.
So that's the thing. Are they going to go 4 wide, or are they going to what are they going to do there? It's going to be interesting.
Who is their tight end?
Their
Well,
tight end left. I don't remember.
Yeah,
who
you know
it was.
they converted that basketball player who couldn't fucking beat Will Wade.
Oh
bitch.
yes,
But you know he got arrested, so he's not playing.
he was like
DUI.
6'8" too, wasn't he?
Oh, big old motherfucker. But he's never played back. He was like he was either second or third string anyway. He wasn't going to start.
He wasn't athletic on the basketball.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, but like
Wade.
even not being, he was decently athletic. He could dunk and shit. He wasn't that. He was more athletic than you think he was. He just didn't look athletic because he was like 6'8", like 230. So he kind of looked like sloppy, but he's pretty athletic, and he's a basketball. Like when you're out there on the basketball court, like you're still way more athletic than like everybody
Did he quit
else.
basketball to play football?
No, he graduated. He
Yeah,
was
I think he was
done
just
with
done.
years.
Yeah.
Oh, he was Paulson.
What the fucking yes, exactly.
Ah,
But yeah,
Sheffel something or is his name? Sheffel.
Yeah, Shefflin or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to pull up their fucking stats for 17 minutes, and here we go. Receiving.
One guy had like 11 touchdowns.
Yeah, so Antonio Williams is their main guy. Small guy, but I mean, just fast as fuck. 5'11", 190 from Irmo, baby. Irmo, South Carolina, right outside of Columbia, actually. So
probably got
for those of us who don't know, sounds great.
Sucks for you guys. And he missed his so he's going to be a senior. He missed most of his sophomore year because he tore his ACL. So last year he was coming back, and he honestly probably could have easily gone pro. I mean, he almost had 1,000 yards last year. He's a problem. He's a problem.
Yeah, they got a guy in the teens.
And then Wesco's
10.
number
12.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, 12, right?
Wesco's 10. Wesco's a sophomore this year. He was like a top 3 receiver last year.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty big, 162, 190. And then their last dude is Moore, I believe. TJ Moore, I think it is. Yeah, TJ Moore is their other guy. Yeah. And TJ Moore is like exactly like Wesco.
Yeah.
6'3", 200. He's a little bit bigger. But all three of those guys. So it's funny. ESPN came out with their top 100 players, and I love how LSU has 4 players. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all seen this already? LSU has 4 guys in it. Aaron Anderson's like 98. Whit Weeks is like 58.
So Perkins and Nussmeier.
Perkins is like 47, and then Nussmeier is like 8. Clemson has like 11 dudes in the top 100, and they have like 4 guys in the top like 12. I'm like, I'm going to stop you there, ESPN. Like, stop it. Like, I'm just tired. And that's that type of shit that makes me more confident because, like, all 3 of their receivers you're telling me they have 3 of the top 20? No, they don't. Like, our receivers are just as good as theirs. Stop it.
That's my thing about obviously not. I'm not putting every wide receiver in this category, but sometimes when you have wide receivers that have a really good quarterback, they get overrated because they get a lot of balls.
Yeah.
You see that in spread offenses a lot.
So, I mean, like last year, their catches were, let me go back and just at it. It was 75 and again, they played 2 extra games. So they played a conference championship and they played a playoff game. So they played 14 games. So some of these stats, so that's the thing, some of these stats we're talking about are kind of overrated because if we're like, oh yeah, Klubnik had 36-6. Well, Nussmeier played in 13. That's a whole extra game you didn't play in. But yeah, so last year, Antonio Williams had 75 catches. Wesco had 41. Moore had 45. Their tight end actually was second on the team in catches. Jake Brenningstool.
That is a tight end name.
Dude, if y'all saw,
he's good in the game.
If y'all saw what this dude,
no, he's not there anymore.
He's not. Yeah, he's with Kansas City. If y'all, he was undrafted, but if y'all saw what this dude
Oh,
looked
okay.
like,
He was good in the Latin, and maybe
he has like blonde hair. He looks like he belongs at BYU. Blonde hair that's like a blowout. It's just, and he's just like cheesing ear to ear.
respect.
Big douche. Big douche.
So they have nobody at tight end.
They have nobody
Dude,
returning.
Yeah, and all people have talked about, they're just basically like, yeah, tight. Like they haven't really. All Clemson people just like anytime there's like something that they're not good at, they kind of just like gloss over. Like I've watched like interviews and breakdowns, and they'll say, "Yeah, tight end. There's multiple guys still working in there. Ian Shefflin, the basketball guy, he's a tight. He can pass catch, but he's still getting used to the physicality, and they'll just like move on."
What did he get in trouble
like,
for, by the way?
DUI. Yeah.
And
Will
there
Dabo
1,000
find the forgiveness and get him?
He's
on
gonna
the
have to
field?
pray about it first, man. You gotta go pray, bro.
Wait, he's
I
really
mean,
not
that's
a
just
team for
another day
DUI?
at Georgia.
Oh,
I feel like that's
for
like
sure.
completely okay.
I don't know. Is this Olson
At
Pratt Henry?
LSU, he would be done for his career.
Oh, he'd
but-
be dead.
But other places,
Oh yeah,
you just play with that.
Bama
Man.
would
It's no
you
big
never
deal.
know if it was at Bama.
Okay, so here's
Yeah,
gonna be
Bama, you would have just never found out about it.
supposedly here's their. Ooh, I don't like the way he looks.
He looks good.
Apparently their tight end is going to be this guy named Olson Pat Henry. Like his last name is Pat Henry.
Shout
Yeah,
out
he's-
track, former LSU track coach Pat Henry. Am I right on that one, Chip?
That's pretty good. Yeah, 6'3", 240.
At
Had
Texas A&M.
9 catches.
Texas A&M.
9 catches, 120 last year for 3 touchdowns. I mean, it's a big old, And I was kind of hoping he was just this little skinny white guy, but he's not. So that's not great. Let's see if he had a.
But it's not with Pat Henry or with Pat
But you
Henry's
know-
last name. It's obviously hyphenated.
LSU's defense is built to defend tight ends between Halsey and
They
Harold
really
Perkins.
are. I'm not really worried about tight end.
We've
It's
got
more just like
size.
it's more just
in that
like just the less weapons.
Hey,
they have,
Jordan
the
can
better.
cover tight ends, maybe.
I will kill you in your sleep. Yeah, maybe. Maybe's the freaking.
I am going to
keyword.
be so excited if Jordan Gilbert comes out for the
Dude,
first snap.
I hope
and
he
then
just kicks it and
then-
houses it.
actually,
I would
I
love that
don't
too.
hope.
That'll
I-
never happen.
I
We'd
actually
all be
don't
happy
hope
if
that.
he played. Just FYI, we'd all be ecstatic if he played well. No one's rooting against him. We just
But
saw he
listen,
couldn't- we just
there's
saw he couldn't
no-
cover grass last year.
and he couldn't do it, dude. Here's what people forget: he got benched at Texas A&M. He left Texas A&M because he got benched and he lost his job. People are like, yeah, man, like he's just coming back home. No. He lost his job because he sucks.
I was
and then
excited because I was hoping we'd
sucked.
get another safety from Texas A&M. By
Yeah,
bringing
I was
him in.
excited because I was like, dude, he can't be worse than Sage Ryan. And you know what we did? We played them all together, and it was my worst nightmare.
Gabe says, y'all are starting to make me think that we can actually pull this off on Saturday. Gabe, I'm starting to think we can actually pull this off on Saturday. And there's no bigger negative tiger than me.
That is true, Gabe. If you think right now we're hyping you up, wait till Thursday.
Yes.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
sitting here.
Thursday I'll have 63 or 62 to nothing.
Yeah, by Thursday we're winning by 10 touchdowns. I mean,
We could blow them out. That's what I'm gonna be like. Win by 3.
Hey, y'all know- did y'all know-
Tigers
did
by
y'all-
30.
hey, did y'all know in 2020 when he was coming out of high school, Jordan Gilbert was projected like a 5th round draft pick? Yeah, right.
I mean, I
In
wanted-
your-
Ew, I remember.
Look at these, dude. His rankings. Oh, versatility 9, instincts 9, cover skills 8, tackling 8, ball skills 8. What? You mean 8? What? 8 out of 100?
Okay, next Clemson. What are we on for next? What are we on for next?
I think that's about it for Clemson's
That's it for
offense.
the offense. We're going to come back with the defense tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do have a guest lined up for Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can tell
We're
us.
not going to announce it. I'll tell you
Okay.
offline.
Okay. Well, cool.
And then I think Mark's going to try to fit in on Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
We got to do 8:30.
Whoa.
But we have to do 8:30 that night, Nate, not 9.
What'd you say? What happened?
Wait, what you say? No, I just saw a thing about I just hopped on Tiger dropping stupidly, and
Uh-oh.
Got to keep the pulse of the program
it's-
with Tiger dropping.
there's some stupid ass thing that's from some message board on Clemson. They're saying Klubnik got hurt, but like,
they're just repaying it back.
It's like my brother is a first responder near the university, and 30 minutes ago, someone T-boned a car at an intersection. My brother just told me that Kay Klubnik's inside the car that got T-boned. He couldn't move his arm and shoulder when they got there.
I mean, I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true.
No.
And Flash.
I fucking hope that's
I hope
true.
it's true.
I hope
hope
that's
he's
true.
good and he can't play the first game.
And this guy goes, he didn't text me anything else. Luckily, I just saw it. I'm 57 years old and don't carry my phone around a lot. He just told me that because I'm a diehard fan and I am heartbroken and panicking at the moment, hoping this isn't real or a big thing. I asked him to send me pictures of the wreck. He said it looked pretty bad. There's like 120 responses on this thing, but I can't access it.
That reminds me of a scenario where big rivalry on the North Shore last year between two high school football programs, one of which had a running back that committed and signed with Duke, who broke his leg the week before the big rivalry game, or tore his ACL, one or the other. And the coach for the opposing team told me, I really hate it for the kid. And I go, bullshit. You don't give a shit.
We're supposed to say that. I hope he can't play.
No.
You're happy. And he just smiled and he goes, I do really feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel bad for the kid, but you're happy you don't have to play.
I mean, listen, I'm also saying this is not, there's no way this dude's actually hurt.
Yeah.
And if he is hurt,
that's like what happened.
I feel bad for him, but I'd be fucking ecstatic.
Yeah, that's for talking shit, for putting that shit on that board. I know the board. I'm a member of it, but I'm not going to announce what it is here because I don't want to give them any pub because they're just a bunch of – dude, their fans are the worst. It's actually kind
Clemson
of –
board or
Lil Clemson?
It's
You're a member of their board?
I am.
That's a Hunt Palmer move right there doing that.
Yeah. Oh.
It looks like 1999.
Tiger droppings really does have one of the best formats.
I don't think it's one of. I think it is the only. It's
elite.
I think it's so much better than every other format. Like I go to other places, I'm like, I can't even figure out how to do this shit. This is so good. Shout out Chicken. If you want to sponsor us, listen to the pod, like and subscribe, Chicken.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, Chicken.
YouTube, like and subscribe. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Like and subscribe. Help us with the algorithm.
Yeah,
that's what every podcast says. So I figured I'd say it too.
I pay homage to Tiger droppings. I don't care what people.
Shipper, are you also a member of Texas Ags?
No, I would never give a penny to them. I'm not. You don't have to give a penny. I don't know. I can't stand Billy Liucci. I know you're trying to give me.
Yeah, but how does Nathan feel about Casey Smith?
Oh, I can't stand her.
I hate that stupid bitch. Get some braces.
You used to love her, man.
What are you talking about?
I've heard you gush about Casey Smith before.
Bro, you make up stuff.
No, I swear to God. I swear I'm not making this up.
I swear to God, you're misremembering. If I ever said a positive thing, it was because I was sitting there shitting on Brandon Walker and be like, at least Casey Smith will call him out on his shit. But she is a fucking dumbass, big-titted, dumb bitch. She doesn't know fucking shit. She's so fucking stupid. That's why I even said, I was like, I stopped listening to that show 2 years ago because they're so fucking dumb. And Casey Smith is just a fucking cult person from Texas A&M. I would like to see her tits. I'll be honest. Her tits are amazing.
I think you probably just said she was pretty. She's not ugly.
Yeah, I mean, her bottom teeth are a little jacked, and she's annoying because she went to Texas A&M. There's no reason, there's no chance I ever gushed over Casey Smith unless I said she was hot, bro. I am not going to let you.
Well, then I'm going to put you in the category that you said that she was hot.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything.
That's fine. I stick my penis in a lot of things. So, what are we doing? You know what I mean?
So you did gush over Casey Smith then.
I'll gush in.
Both things are true. Both things here are true.
I'd gush in Casey Smith. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd sleep with Kamala Harris too.
I wouldn't. Fuck that shit.
Oh, dude, I would. Come
No.
on, dude. She's pretty. She's
I'm a married man,
lady.
so I'm not answering that question.
Honestly, I'd probably do it for the story. I'd probably do it.
Oh well, yeah. But
I would treat her like shit, though, man. I would just
If I was a single man
beat
That's
that.
definitely why.
and you're in that scenario, how much do you think you could blackmail her for?
Probably
would-
nothing, bro. Because
I would
she's probably gotten fucked. But they're probably fucking. And you think she's
Yeah, but you
not
could go
run
on
around?
you could sell your story. You could threaten to go on Tucker Carlson and sell
Dude,
your
Willie
story.
Brown probably did to her dirty.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even think she feel me, bro. Like,
Willie.
It'd be
Willie
just
And we're
like- it'd be
and we're
like-
officially off the
it would
rails.
just be like
you know,
just-
well, you know, her
This would
husband
be
now
it. It
could
wouldn't be.
have a
I'd have to
baby.
like move around a lot just to get any traction.
Who's her
You know
husband?
what I mean?
What's his name?
He's some Jewish dude,
Yeah, he ain't got-
Goldstein.
Yeah, he's a.
It's not
bitch.
Goldstein, is it? It's not Goldstein.
But he's Jewish. I know he's Jewish.
AOC's dating like a redheaded dude. She's hot.
I'd bang her for sure. She's
Ooh,
free.
Chip's had a
Oh.
long-standing affinity for
That's
AOC.
my.
I mean,
dude,
she got some
love-
bags. Listen, she worked in the hospitality, and
Boobs and ass,
I
man.
know that hospitality chicks are whores. No offense to
Oh,
hospitality
dude,
chicks
she
out
was
there. I mean that.
definitely-
I mean that in the nicest way. I was in hospitality. It was the best time of my life. Trust me, it was amazing. But anyway,
Anything
knows how to
else we
have
got? Anything else we got? AOC leading candidate for president,
No
for the
ch-
Democratic Party.
is that true?
I mean, who else is it? Gavin Newsom?
The fucking Madani.
I think Mondami, once he gets screwed.
Did y'all see
will-
Mondani?
try to
not
bench
be able
press?
to- he didn't. He didn't. He, couldn't
He tried to
lift,
bench. He tried
Yeah,
to bench
he-
press.
And he couldn't
Stop
lift
it.
Couldn't do like
No
85.
way.
Yeah.
Couldn't do-
Oh man, I can't wait to see this when we get
Gabe
off.
wants to know your thoughts about Hillary. Would you with Hillary?
Now?
Yes.
Fuck no.
In 1991, yes.
Fuck yes.
Yeah,
I would
she was
have knocked
cute.
her fucking.
I never understand why people said she was ugly back. In
I
the
would have
day.
not.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, because back then she wasn't, but then you look back, you're like, oh shit, okay. Like I would have knocked that bush right off, man. I would have.
Oh,
I would have used it to floss. I'd have been down there, and been like,
And we're still off the rails. Thanks, Gabe, for getting us even more off the rails.
Yeah,
If
But
only
that's probably
Travis
good-
was in the
I would've-
chat
I remember-
tonight.
that's
remember-
probably a good. That's probably a good thing for the Democrats for Mondani not being able to lift 85
that
pounds.
dude just been like, yo, yeah,
They're
for sure.
probably
They'd be
like,
like, hell
oh,
yeah,
that's
he's,
the type of man.
yeah, he's one of us.
Yeah, that's probably a plus.
Oh
right.
man,
All right, we got anything else on Clemson's offense? No, because we're
I
talking
think their
about
O-line.
Hillary's
I
Bush.
think. I think to sum it up, I think their O-line is significantly overrated. I don't know what they're going to do at running back. I think they have an elite group of wide receivers, and I think they have a very good quarterback. And if we force him to pass and we stop the running, if we don't let him run and we stop the running game, I still feel like they're not going to be able to throw for 400 yards to beat us. That's where I'm going.
You could have success if you reestablish LSU as a physical defense. Because if you come out and you punch them in the mouth, they are not a physical offense. They
No.
are. This is. You need to fucking reestablish LSU football. You have a golden opportunity to do so.
It's kind of like the monkey in Lion King. He's like, remember who you are. And
Yes.
he's like, this thing. We got to remember, boys. We got to get back to who we are.
And I think
but
there's
like
the-
the last. I didn't want to say it last 2 weeks. I'm trying not to be positive because I feel like I'm gonna jinx it. Nathan and I do that all the time. We try to be as less positive as possible so we can hit a home run. You know, where I was
Yeah,
like,
man, you get
Jared Jones is
negative
terrible.
until you get positive. Because
Yeah.
you're up here, it hurts worse. The fall hurts.
But if you really do, and I hate to bring this up, I never said I wasn't going to do it the whole podcast. But if you look at their team, it's just like, where's the hype?
The hype's the
Because you have a-
quarterback because there's
the
not a
hype-
lot of returning quarterbacks this year.
I think the
outside
hype
of
is
the-
just overall with everything they return. I mean, they return their 3 top receivers. They return their
Yeah.
quarterback. They return 3 linemen. Even if they suck, they still return those guys. They return like 82% of their production from last year. I mean, that's pretty.
and
like,
the easy schedule.
But their defense wasn't good last year.
no, it
Like,
wasn't.
and
we'll
that's
get to
what's
that.
weird.
We'll get to that tomorrow.
Yeah,
night.
yeah, you're right. But I mean, there are some valid points to think that we are the better team. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think there's any question we're the better team.
Yeah,
That's not
if
what we're talking about. We're just talking about
The
winning
one
and losing.
time I wish this is the one time I would play at a neutral field other than fucking where we're playing at. I mean,
Yeah. Well,
we have all the ingredients. It's whether or not we can put it together and produce.
I think it's about us, not them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Gabe also clarified Mandami was unable to bench press 135 2 times.
okay, that's
But he got
bad.
it once.
He said
Oh, okay.
Oh, if he got it once,
135
you
2
know.
times.
It didn't look like 135.
We'll trust.
There was 2
I'm
plates.
gonna hop on.
and it
I'm
wasn't
gonna
a 45.
I'm gonna hop on the
Go
twit
look at it.
afterwards.
'Cause
I'll
the
watch
bar's
it.
what, 65?
Bar's
And
45.
it looked,
Ours 45
Yeah,
and then
it looked like
245.
It'd be
it looked like-
245s, yeah.
it looked like it was 25s on there, but I might have missed some.
But it could be 25 kilograms, so that's like a 45 basically. We'll see. We'll see how it is.
You can't do 135 as a 30-something-year-old.
I don't understand.
Why would you do that? Why would you put yourself in that
But
situation?
that's my question: is why is he being filmed? Why if you're training for that? I don't understand why that's even being filmed. Or he's like, "Hey guys, look at me, I can work out."
Was that like he's probably gonna say he wasn't warmed up, but he had to get the ball off his chest, I think. So,
all right, we done. I'm tired,
Yes.
boys. It's late as fuck.
All right,
All
we'll be
right,
back
guys.
tomorrow night.
yep. See ya.
Like and